All right, the next story I have for you, also from the New York Times. There's a few of them. We're mostly talking about headlines. Don't freak out at me calling me a liberal shill, please. Or do. It's all in good fun anyway. Okay, so the next one from the New York Times. In, quote, power grab, Health Secretary Azar asserts authority over the F.D.A. This is going to be a little bit of a pandemic segment, as I have a few stories related to the pandemic. So what has happened here is that the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Alex Azar, has made it more difficult for the F.D.A. to issue new rules regarding drug approvals or vaccine approvals. So instead, the F.D.A. is a department that is several levels underneath the HHS proper, I guess. So there are directors and there's all kinds of workings, of bureaucratic workings in between the Secretary of HHS and the F.D.A. Now, because the Trump administration has sought to centralize all things related to the pandemic under Alex Azar, now Azar will have a direct role in allowing potential vaccines to move to testing and also to be brought to the public. Now, what is the issue with this? The secretaries of all the departments are political pawns for the president. That was true under George W. Bush. That was true under Barack Obama. That's true under Donald Trump. Period. It is. They know their bread is buttered by the president. They serve at the pleasure of the president, although they are confirmed by the Senate still. So now we know that Trump likes propaganda. And I say that specifically. A lot of people would take issue with that statement. All presidents do to a certain degree, but Trump he takes it a couple levels further than anybody else ever has. So now, not just having a say in the information that you receive, which we have a different story about, also Trump's opinion. We can go ahead and say that because Alex Azar is a proxy of Trump in the HHS, in the Department of Health and Human Services. That's how the secretaries work. Now, President Trump's opinion on what vaccine should go to the public on a vaccine safety will ultimately pass or deny that vaccine going to the public or not going to the public. What's the giant issue with this? Well, it seems to me like somebody who's running for re-election this year might really, really, really want a vaccine to come out before the election, regardless if the damn thing even works or not, regardless as to whether or not we even know it's safe. Is that not like really kindergarten basic 101 knowledge or logic rather? I think it is. This is not good. Not good at all. And this is part of the problem with having these giant bureaucracies like Health and Human Services that are part of the executive branch and reporting to the president instead of being a part of the legislative branch. Because rules and policies, when they are enforced like a law would be, they need to be dealt with in the legislature or in Congress, not at the level of the executive.